quick search turns up tons of Blessing Loom groups under different names. Some looms are as low as $10 to join. They use WhatsApp and PayPal to collect the funds.
What is up, guys? My name is Nash and welcome back to another video. So one of my good friends messaged me a while ago and they asked if I wanted to make $800 in 2 days.
With the promise of quick cash and a catchy name, Blessing Looms are becoming all the rage on social media. They're luring people who need a little extra holiday shopping money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And who doesn't like making money that fast? So I went ahead and replied and I said, how is this possible? They replied saying it's something called a blessing loom. So this does have a catchy name, the name that makes you want to know more. So I went ahead and asked, what exactly is this blessing loom? Now, his words were, you put in $100 and after a couple of days, you're going to get $800 back. So I kept asking a lot of questions that he wasn't able to answer. So I went ahead and on YouTube and I looked it up. So I was able to find a lot of videos that covered what exactly it was. So I'm going to go ahead and react to this video. It's a 2-minute video that explains exactly what a blessing loom is. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some insights. So let's go ahead and watch this video real quick.
This video is going to explain how that's possible through the blessing loom. So let's say you get invited to a group chat or somebody says, hey, get on this blessing loom. For this example, let's say your name is Sam. And you, Sam, are interested. You see a variety of names on this board. Each one of these people has paid an entry, and that ranges from usually around 100 to 200. For this example, let's use 135. So your buy-in is 135. So you decide you're going to do it. Sam, you've now entered on the blue space. You make your payment to the person in the center. Always the person in the center. In this case, it's Allie.
Alright, so what it looks like here is that the person who's going to be in the center is the one that gets paid with the people that are outside the circle, I guess in the blue region of the circle.
I was told by her that if I put in $500 and get 2 people underneath me, which they will pay $500 as well.
Alright, so to me, it sounds like a pyramid scheme. It looks like they took a pyramid scheme and they made it flat so it doesn't get called a pyramid scheme. That's what it looks like to me. So let's keep watching and see how this actually works.
Soon enough, depending how quickly your team moves, and usually it's fast, the circle fills up. Everyone's intrigued, everyone has the opportunity to make money.
Alright, so what I'm seeing here is that the circle has to fill up. So let's say you're on the outside and you ended up getting to the middle, but there's only 5 people on the outside circle and there's supposed to be 8 and no one joins. What happens then? I don't think it's guaranteed that you're going to get 8 people every time you're in the middle.
The whole ring has been filled and 135 times 8 is $1,080. That is what Alex...
Okay, so this person put in $135 and then they just multiply that by the 8 people that are outside the circle and you get $1,080.
When the ring is now filled, the first thing that happens is Allie is taken away. He's made his return on his investment of $135, and he's either walking away happy or deciding to buy in on the next loom at the blue level.
Alright, so once you get paid, you can leave and just go, or you can start over again. You can go back to the blue circle, and I guess you could be in an infinite loop. You could make millions doing that if it actually works.
What happens to the remaining people on the loom? Simply switch into a new loom. So Justin and Amy, they now move to the purple space. Let's just move the top half. Justin goes to the center. Alex goes to the pink. Frank goes to the pink. And the remaining people on the blue now move to green. The new loom has begun, and the task to fill the new circle and pay the new center person has begun.
Once the person in the middle goes away, someone moves into the middle. But my question is, I think there's 5 different spots in the green area, but there's 8 spots on the blue circle. So who gets to go to the green? Is it based on who joined first?
One person, the one in the center, recruits 2 people to join. Those 2 people each recruit 2 other people. You get the idea. Those 2 people will recruit 2 more people until all the spots are filled. Once the circle is closed, the person in the center gets all the money they were promised when they join. Then it starts all over again.
Alright, so that was the entire video. So, based on this explanation alone, I would think you're going to make money, obviously. if it actually works. So if you're in the middle and then you put in $100 and you make 800, and you go back and you put in $100, you make another 800. That's a lot of money you're going to make. It works. But the question is it legal? So I want to go ahead and point out something that's called a Ponzi scheme. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but I'm going to go ahead and pull out the definition here in Wikipedia and we're going to read it. So a Ponzi scheme lures investors and pays profits to earlier investors with funds from more recent investors. Does that look familiar? So basically what a Ponzi scheme is, investors that go in first are going to get paid with money from investors that go in last. It looks like the same exact thing as this blessing loom thing. So the scheme leads victims to believe that profits are coming from product sales or other means, and they remain unaware that other investors are the source of the funds. I mean, you could face a lot of charges by just doing a Ponzi scheme. And here are some red flags of Ponzi schemes. So there's high investment returns with little to no risk. I mean, just looking at this blessing loom thing, it looks like there's no risk at all and you're getting a high return. That should be a red flag. The next one is overly consistent returns. So this means, so if you're investing in the stock market, it's going to go up and down. Nothing always goes up. If this investment only tells you that it's only going to go up, that should be a red flag. And the next one is going to be unregistered investments. So you're going to see little groups, maybe groups of your friends that are going to be starting these groups. Those are unregistered investments. So that should be a red flag. The next one is going to be complex strategies. And so blessing loom kind of like has a complex strategy. Like I was asking the questions that who gets to move into the different areas and stuff like that. That is a complex strategy. So that should be a red flag. So that is pretty much it, guys. And I think you can actually report any Ponzi schemes on the FBI website.
Always remember that if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.